It's your girl Cha reporting live from the Money Mantra, and we are back with another Forex education video. I created this channel to help as many people as possible become independent and profitable traders. So if that's something that you're looking for, you have definitely found yourself in the right place. I do just want to give a huge shout out and welcome back to all of my new and returning subscribers because it just goes to show that you are taking your education seriously. I don't know if you guys ever read the book Think and Grow Rich, but if you don't get the answer one way, but you really want the answer, you will definitely find it if you keep seeking and searching. So hopefully this channel is the answer you've been looking for and helping you become an independent and profitable trader. Now, if you are looking for a little bit more assistance beyond the videos that I offer on YouTube, I did launch the Money Mantra Learning Portal, which is a self-guided and structured learning environment. And it's also a community of traders that you can connect with who are ready to take their education seriously. I'm not sure about your experience with the foreign exchange market up until this point, but I do want to reframe how you feel about it and get you some actual results. So if you're vibing with that and you're looking for that, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so that you never miss when I drop a new video. Leave me a comment to let me know what you learned, but more importantly, make sure you share this video with another trader. So in today's quick video, we're going to be doing an infamous trade breakdown where I pretty much review a trade that I've taken throughout the week, whether it's a win, whether it's a lose, or whether it's a dud. I really just want you guys to have a better eye when it comes to the market. Now, you don't have to do exactly what I do, but if you do watch enough of these videos, you will get a sense of what to look for when you are taking your own trades. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a GBP USD trade breakdown. As you guys can see, this is a screen grab from February 4th, 2024. And I dropped this in the chat for the students I am currently mentoring. And I recommend it to enter this trade for a sell at market execution or to set a sell stop, which is a type of pending order that allows you to catch the momentum as the market continues to fall. Now, typically, since I analyze my trades on the weekly time frame, I do like to have a little bit of room with my take profits and stop loss. So I did have a 40 pip stop loss here, a TP1 of 40 pips, and a maximum of 80 pips for TP3 for a 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. Now, these are just guidelines. You don't have to take these trades exactly as I drop them, but I do have something called like a learn and earn system where I do drop trade ideas for my students throughout the week so that they can make money while they're learning to do it on their own. So this trade pretty much started to develop this morning. I dropped it on a Sunday, and we are currently at TP2. So about 60 pips have been secured in this trade already, which is awesome. Especially as a beginner to see yourself make money just from copying and pasting ideas is really awesome. So we're going to go to TradingView, which is the website that I use to trade. And we're just going to back it up to when I actually got into this trade, what was my mindset when I was looking at it, and how it actually played out. So the first thing that I noticed, and let me just hide some of these indicators. The first thing that I noticed when I came into the market, let's start on the weekly. The first thing I noticed when I came into the market is that the market was pretty close to a supply zone, which is this area here. Now, there are two main areas that the market will be in, and that is a supply zone where the market tends to hit this area and then it will sell. So I'm just going to highlight a few of the supply zones here. And the opposite of a supply zone would be a demand zone. Now, demand zone is where you find the market will turn around and buy. So like these areas I'm highlighting now, these would be considered demand zones. So supply is where the market will sell and demand is where the market will buy. So I did notice that my candles were near a supply zone, which was my first confirmation that this market could potentially be selling for the week, especially since I'm looking at it on a weekly time frame. And I also noticed that my stochastic was facing down. and it had crossed below this 80 line. Now, what you will notice is that once the stochastic crosses down, right, and I'll just highlight some examples, you'll usually see this is where the market also tends to sell versus when the stochastic crosses up back into the shaded area, the market will take off on a buying trend. So that was a really strong indication for me, especially on a weekly time frame, that the market was going to sell. So I took this thing down to a smaller time frame, just to see if I could find a closer area of resistance or a smaller supply zone. And that is where I got this red highlighted area here. Now, I did recently launch a video called Trading the Gap, or Gap Trading Explained. And in addition to noticing that the candles were already rejecting off of the supply zone, I did notice that this gap had to be filled. And a gap having to be filled is exactly what it sounds like. Now, what you'll notice is that the market tends to go up and down. Let me start over. The market will go, and we see it was in a demand zone here. So the market went up, it came down, it 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 went up, and it came down. Now, in order for this gap to be filled and the market structure to be complete, the market would have to at least sell back down to this green area, which is what I analyzed for and what I thought was going to happen. So that was based on me seeing that the candles were rejecting right off of this supply zone, and also the fact that a gap had to be filled in the market. Paired with my stochastic facing down. And again, if you notice when the stochastic is facing down, it is mirroring the market, which is usually going down, versus when the stochastic is facing up, the market tends to be going up also. So I had, again, rejection in the supply zone, gap that needs to be filled, stochastic facing down, and we saw that it had already crossed down on the weekly. So for me, this gave me enough confidence to enter my trade for a sell. I did set a pending order. There are different types of pending orders. In this case, I chose to go with a sell stop, which means that although the market was currently here, where we see this dotted line, my entry wasn't actually going to, my trade wasn't actually going to trigger until the market hit this gray line, because that's where I set my entry point at. And that's what a sell stop is. It means the market is already experiencing some downward momentum, which we can see was clearly happening. And as the market continues to drop, my trade will be triggered and my take profit will eventually be hit if the market continues to sell. So we're going to go ahead and press play, and we're going to see what actually happened in this trade. Okay. Oh, that was pretty quick, but that was a 4-hour chart. So let's put it on the 15 so we can see a little bit more motion happening there. Let's put this on the 15. And let's go ahead and see what happened. Play by play. Okay, so we can see that the market did continue to sell. We can see, just as projected, it continued to tap into that supply zone, which means that it was going to eventually pick up some steam and sell again. Now, it did take some time before my actual trade was triggered, but eventually, as we can see, it did happen at around 7 a.m. this morning. It's only Monday, February 5th, about 11:14, and it sold right back into the demand zone just as projected. So it's really important to understand supply, to understand demand, because if you can visually see these areas, it'll really help you when you're setting your take profits and your stop losses, because the market tends to always revisit the same areas, unless, of course, it breaks out where the trend is going to turn around. But yeah, guys, I really hope that this was helpful in understanding why I took this trade and how the trade actually played out. Now, I do have one more TP set at around 1.25100. The market could go there, it could not go there, but I'm happy that me and my mentees were able to secure some profits from this trade idea. So if you learned something today and this was really easy to understand, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss when I drop a new video. I really want you guys to ask me questions in the chat. I love answering questions. I love helping you guys become more profitable. And again, if you are looking for a mentor, someone to help you learn the ropes and to hold you accountable for your results and to help you get results, you can register for a personal mentorship. And the information is down below in the description box. So that's really all I have for you guys today. Until next time, rich friends.